Hello again, and we're back in the room. And we're going to go through the hall.
Yeah, we're just going to get right back to Forest World.
And I think the doll part is a little bit further than what I thought it was. But it gives us a good time to demonstrate how to leave Eileen behind.
In a good way.
In a safe place.
That's that door on the far left, isn't it? Or is it not?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Right.
So all we're going to do is we're just going to run very, very quickly. Well, actually the same speed we've always been running.
Enough to leave her behind.
Yes, quite deliberately because it's safe here.
And yes, there's no Eileen. Because she wasn't next to the door when we went through.
You can see there on the map she's the other triangle.
Yeah. So here where Walter Sullivan has both a gun and a chainsaw, terrifyingly, there's no risk to Eileen. Which is a good strategy if you're worried about getting her hurt. Oh, I can see it as well.
Yep. So we walked straight past it. See the person's left leg.
Doll's left leg.
But I was just thinking, there's a torch up here, it must be here somewhere. So we're going to switch back to that, because we don't need that torch anymore.
We're going to run through here. And then past the old Walter.
The old Walter.
I do think it's a really interesting mechanic, actually, that he's just there as one of the sort of random wandering around encounterable monsters. I think it adds to that supernatural element. Because he gets to just appear places, and there's Eileen, which is perfectly safe.
So, we have the last doll part. Let's find out what happens when we put the leg on. I'm sure nothing creepy will happen, or any cutscenes.
Yeah, that was rather horrible.
Best not dwell on it.
We go down the creepy staircase under the creepy doll.
Creepily.
Oh, but it looks relatively unburned down here.
Let's ignoring that for now. Just thought I'd see if there was anything else in the room. Not convinced there is.
People who've played Silent Hill 1 probably find this quite familiar. I am thinking of the right game where it has a hidden altar.
The other church.
Yes. Wonderful.
There's a book here. It looks like some kind of Bible.
The Descent of the Holy Mother, the 21 Sacraments. The first sign, and God said, at the time of fullness cleanse the world with my rage. Gather forth the white oil, the black cup, and the blood of the 10 sinners. Prepare for the ritual of the Holy Assumption. The second sign, and God said, offer the blood of the 10 sinners and the white oil. Be then released from the bonds of the flesh, and gain the power of heaven. From the darkness and void bring forth gloom, and gird thyself with despair for the giver of wisdom. The third sign, and God said, return to the source through sin's temptation, under the watchful eye of the demon, wander alone in the formless chaos, only then will the 4 atonements be in alignment. the last sign, and God said, Separate from the flesh too, she who is the mother reborn, and he who is the receiver of wisdom. If this be done by the mystery of the 21 sacraments, the mother shall be reborn, and the nation of sin shall be redeemed.
You put the descent of the Holy Mother, the 21 sacraments, in your scrapbook. Yes, and of course that's the thing. Never make a holy assumption. Because
really?
You'll be an ass and the will shun you.
But it was very interesting to read.
Does that work?
Lots of things with terms we've been hearing already. We've had source placards and watchfulness and temptation and...
The 10 original murders.
Yeah. It's all sort of peaceable together. No, she's being very quiet. It's a lot, but there's a round depression.
About 10 inches wide, which is, of course, incidentally, the same size as this. Which is exactly what it's for.
Oh, we have another one of these spiral staircases down, but this one's really dark.
Yeah, you can feel the difference in mood already.
Yes, I quite like sort of a lot of Silent Hill 4 was a bit more subtle. I say subtle, it's also not subtle in lots of ways.
You say subtle as a sheep comes on screen. So.
But there is lots of inference and reading and notes. And
this must be what hell is like.
You know, she's got a point.
I think it's sort of wonderfully put together.
What is that?
It looks like a figure. Definitely something going on there. I'm assuming to our left there is another quick portal home if we want.
Just the view down as well, it's amazing.
Unless we wanted to...
I want to get rid of that torch, actually.
Oh, will we literally not need it anymore?
What do I need to answer? No, we won't need it anymore.
James, I was going to say, if you wanted, I suppose you could pick up 10 more bullets, since we really don't have lots of items to carry at the minute.
I don't know, I might do.
It's a nice change. Well, there's no hauntings, but
well,
we'll see.
Let's not speak hastily.
Especially not after that cat in the fridge episode.
Just for you.
It's empty, yes.
Genuinely don't know if it's worth doing this or not. Looking through the hole
we
and
don't
whatnot.
seem to be seeing anything anymore in them. Oh.
What on earth?
Is there something to the left of the room? Is that... I have no idea what it's getting at. I can't actually see anything that looks evil.
Neither can I.
We're gonna save. It's not that the pictures have changed to anything weird, have they?
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Unless it's the window, it's really hard to tell.
Well, the windows when they're haunted tend to clatter.
Right, so it's not that.
Now, I know that the chair can get haunted, but the chair turns into a horrible dirty chair.
Then I really don't know what's going on.
Well, that's quite worrying. And it's definitely a haunting, because you can hear the radio. I'm not going to look outside the window and get a vision of hell.
We don't seem to be able to look outside. Oh no, we can. No, it doesn't seem to be the window. Maybe it is supposed to be the chair and it hasn't come up right. Anyway.
Shall I leave it or shall I do
Should leave it for now. We want to put away our oil thing. Stick. Torch.
Right. I'm going into a new area. Not sure I want to take another weapon. Do I want to
Especially
take...
not
I'm going to take a
since,
saint medallion.
I suppose there's the chance that we'll find new stuff when we're there anyway, so we probably don't want to burden ourselves too much.
Well, I think we're going to leave it there. And continue another time. And
Yeah.
don't know if we're going to leave that or not. Anyway, see you later.